But we're running out of time, so this lady's been having a hand up for a long time.
Okay.
As far as I know, you are the only serving MP to question the official narrative of 9/11. Why do you think
the only serving MP to challenge
the official narrative of 9/11? Why do you think politicians and the media are so silent about it?
Well, you've opened up another huge subject. Let me say this, I did because I am convinced that the arguments of the US Senate Commission, which was set up to investigate it, several of their conclusions simply cannot be correct. For one thing, just to take the most obvious example, the Pentagon, which was hit by the third plane, and this was a large civil plane, the buildings which were destroyed were nowhere near wide enough to have been hit by a civil airliner. And now, I don't know what it was, whether it was a rocket fired at it, but it cannot have been that third plane. There's an awful lot unexplained, but I got punished for this because everyone thinks that I'm ultra conspiratorial, which I would totally deny. It's just that sometimes conspiracies do happen, and I think there was some degree of conspiracy here, and I could reel off a dozen issues on this which I think have never been explained. I don't want to get hooked on it because unfortunately, Obama could have opened up the papers and we could have known the full truth. But I think that's not going to happen. But I think it is important for politicians to speak the truth. And I'm afraid with Bush and particularly Rumsfeld and Cheney, I think if you're talking about an evil trio, I think they would probably fit the bill.
I'm afraid it's 7:30 now, which means that there is probably already a taxi waiting outside. So we're going to have to call a halt there.
Because I am convinced that the arguments of the US Senate Commission, which was set up to investigate it, several of their conclusions simply cannot be correct. Simply cannot be correct.